This probably happens a lot in your games, and this is called a doubled pawn. It's when you have two pawns on the same file on top of each other, and you will often see this happen when a bishop takes your knight in the opening, like in the Roy Lopez. And some players panic when they see this, but should you? Here's the truth. Sometimes doubled pawns are fine, but other times they are a weakness. And here's why a lot of the time they are weaknesses. Doubled pawns cannot defend each other, and that's their biggest problem, and it's a structural weakness. A pawn's strength usually comes from its ability to be supported by another pawn, but with a doubled pawn, they are unable to cover each other. You also lose flexibility in pushing your pawns. It's like one pawn blocks the other, a traffic jam in your pawn structure. A single double pawn can freeze your whole position, like in the closed Sicilian when the opponent takes the knight. If played wrongly, like I did, it is very difficult to sort these pawns out, and yes, this was an actual game of mine, by the way. And they're oftentimes fine in the middle game, but in simpler positions or endgames, they become clear targets. Your opponent can slowly attack them, and in rook endgames especially, doubled pawns are often sitting ducks. But there's an upside. Doubled pawns open files for your rooks, and that's activity. Like in certain London lines, if one player takes the queen, the file for the rook is open, giving more activity for the rook. They can also support central pushes like this, and can be used to control central squares. So if you get activity in return for a doubled pawn, they stop becoming weaknesses. And so if you have doubled pawns, you should avoid trades that go into passive endgames. You should use open files and active pieces. You should push the front pawn when possible to free the structure. And if you're playing with an opponent that has doubled pawns, you should target them with rooks. You should fix them with blockades, and you should trade into the endgame when they become weak. And so you must remember, doubled pawns usually mean weakness, but chess is all about trade-offs, and if you get activity, open lines, or central control, they might actually be a hidden strength.